Panasonic's newest efforts in the, well, rolling around here a little bit, aren't I? Panasonic's new efforts in the imaging industry, super cool. The S1-S1R, the initial launch lenses, there is very little that could be more compelling than this L mount in general, but Panasonic is definitely trying. With a very high resolution S1R and a more normal 24 megapixel resolution S1 with Panasonic's fantastic weather sealing video capabilities, image quality, color science, whole 9 yards, and then launching with the 50 f1.4, 24 to 105, and 70 to 200. Like, this is a bit of a perfect storm because it's combining all of the lenses that you'd really hope that a manufacturer would bring out at launch with a bevy of Sigma lenses that will be out soon that will support L mount, with the ability to upgrade to a Leica down the line if you'd like. And you're going to get fantastic photo features. You're going to get fantastic video features that Panasonic has worked very hard to build in a huge amount of value with in their current lineup, and they're definitely not going to skimp on those going forward. So from an incredible professionalism in terms of device reliability to feature set to lens availability right off the bat, Panasonic's S1 and S1R seem like really compelling options to really keep an eye out for in early 2019. Definitely ones that I'm taking a lot more seriously than Nikon and Canon's offerings. When you think for a minute with me about what Nikon has brought to the table with Z6 and the Z7, first off, it's worth saying that Nikon can't produce their devices fast enough, and that's going to lead to people not buying as many Nikon devices, which is a big mistake on their part. They really need to hire more people, spend a little bit more money on their factories, and get units turning out, because they're gonna stall out at some point, and it's gonna be soon if they can't deliver on the D850s, if they can't deliver on the Z7s, and then the Z6s, like they already can't. But with the S1R walking into the space, along with the A7R3, and ostensibly an option from Canon down the line, this is a very packed, high-end, prosumer category of imaging devices. What's going to really set Panasonic apart is their video functionality, the additional functions that they drop into these cameras that are really compelling. Really compelling like this video is, so make sure to motor drive all over that like button. Thank you. But to kind of get back to why we're here for a minute, before we have another tangent, that is, it's so compelling because Panasonic has brought a already much more interesting value proposition to the table with the L mount. The Z mount, who cares? Everybody's got a mount that's, functionally similar. Sony's already come out and said, yeah, your max aperture, our max aperture, they're not that different. We're just not going there because we don't see any market ask for it, which is very interesting on its own. But then with L mount, with being able to say, you know what, Sigma, I want to trade in my full frame lenses for L mount, or get a new adapter, EF to L. Then you can just pop everything on there and Bob's your uncle. And a lot of people are using Sigma lenses nowadays. A lot of people are using EF lenses. A lot of people are using those lenses for video, what Panasonic excels at. So I think that this is going to be a very powerful statement when it can launch. I think it's already a lot more interesting than what we're seeing in the marketplace right now. Canon didn't really come out with anything compelling. Nikon did a very good job, but they kind of skimped on a few details. And frankly, I think that the Panasonic is going to be able to walk into the space, deliver a lot more features and functionality, and just wipe the floor with everybody. And I really hope that Sony can keep up, because it looks like the real player, Panasonic, is about to barge into the full frame space, and everybody else is going to have to work a lot harder, because Nikon and Canon pull punches to protect themselves. Sony tries really hard not to, but they do, and Panasonic doesn't. And the competition is just heating up. It's ratcheting it up another level, and so that's really fantastic and really exciting. I'm really looking forward to hearing more about these cameras, about having the chance to get some hands-on time down the line. So thank you very much for your time and for your attention. If you'd like me to get some of that hands-on time when they're available, go ahead and let me know in the comments section. Let me know what you think of these. devices as well, because I think they're incredibly compelling, and I think they're really exciting in this fantastic camera world that we're living in. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.